So yeah, mystery product drama.
Spill the tea, sweetheart.
So I want to start by saying that there's going to be a lot of things in this video that I'm going to be telling you that are absolute facts, okay? And whether or not you want to believe those things that I tell you is completely your prerogative. But I'm just letting you know, if you trust me and my word at all, I'm just throwing it out there that these are facts, and I'm going to tell absolute truths during this video. I'm also going to be addressing some mystery pack rumors and just other things that have been floating around, and I really want to put those to bed, especially from my specific point of view and with my product in particular, which I think will hold true to a lot of other people's products, and you'll see why later on. And then last but not least, I'm going to be giving you some advice that I know you didn't ask for, but I really think it's important that I put it out there personally. So lately there's been a lot of mystery pack drama, and maybe not so much drama sometimes, but more like reviews and then certain statements and allegations that are made, and not only just on YouTube, but maybe on other social medias. If you know, then you know, and I don't have to go too much further into it, but two that stick out really vividly in my head right now, and kind of what prompted this video, is the review that Twice Baked Jake made on PokeRev's mystery packs. There was also a Opossum Bud video kind of responding to that video, and things were said in both that I kind of want to address. Some things that I agree on, and other things that, you know, maybe I can shed some light on and debunk almost when it comes to fallacies and kind of misrepresentations of certain things with the mystery pack. So we'll get, like I said, we'll get more into that later as the video goes on. And I'll link down below, since I'm mentioning them, I'm going to link their videos down in the description. That way, if you want to digest their content, establish your own opinion 100%. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that recently I introduced a mystery product that looks damn near the same as PokeRev's, and weird calling him PokeRev Nick, or whatever, PokeRev, and I'm calling them Vault City packs. So I want to kind of speak to these, and I think, like I said earlier, a lot of the points and stuff that I want to talk about is going to hold true for other people's products as well. Between PokeRev's and I product, the function is nearly identical. The odds are very similar. I think we may have a percentage difference in the God Pack chances, but other than that, it is completely the same down to the penny. And it just, only difference really is it just kind of looks a little bit different. But as far as the design goes, it was all on purpose. I figured if I was going to copy someone, I might as well copy the best person in the game that did it first and really does it the best. And believe it or not, I actually asked him before I even did it if it was cool with him if I copied it, because really, as I was sitting there, I've done other mystery products with the Slab City stuff, but those are very transparent. You guys know exactly the slabs, the chances, all that, because they're so specific, right, per run of getting returns from PSA. But this was kind of different because it's more of a generalistic view, and I was sitting there trying to reinvent the wheel, and I just came to the conclusion that there's just no way of doing that. And as far as like market temperature goes and just consumer temperature, people seem to really like Nick's product. So I figured, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it like the best, like I said. And full disclosure, PokeRev has no idea that I'm making this video, nor would he ever ask me, or would I ever do it because he asked me to make a video like this. But, you know, me and him are friends, and that's no secret. But I'm going to be saying some things that, you know, I haven't really asked him if I could say, but I'm just gonna not speak on his behalf, but I'm just gonna say truths that I know and kind of divulge a little bit of what I've discussed with him in the background, or behind the scenes, I guess. Not only did he say, of course, do it, like it wasn't even a question. He also helped me source certain materials so that it could look good, feel good. I had no idea about all this stuff. And he also stressed the importance of the randomness and really being very forthcoming and true to the word of the chances on the pack. So he was very serious about it. He's like, if you're gonna do it, you need to be literally like to the digit on the chances. So he really stressed that. And he did all of this, guys, knowing that I would be direct competition with him. But as we all know, there's nothing I could do or say that would ever change the fact that he sells thousands of packs within hours. Nothing can be done to change that. And I wouldn't want it to either, because we're going to talk more about, you know, why these are important as well. So kind of with all of that out of the way, I wanted to tackle some rumors that have been kind of circulating, and some are more kind of misguided thoughts and fallacies, and then others are straight up rumors where statements are being made that are just completely not true for me or for, I'm assuming, other people's products, but that we'll just leave that as my opinion. But I'm going to tell you as an absolute fact for myself, okay? So the first one we can debunk is, are the odds on the packs true? 100% true, down to the digit, down to the number, and I do not mess with that whatsoever. So for an example, if I do a run of 500 packs, and I've only done one run, so I mean, I'm brand new to this. If I do a run of 500, I know that I need 20% to be red, I need 10% to be silver, I need 5% to be purple, and 2% to be God pack material, right? Just know that without a shadow of a doubt, I give you my absolute word that the odds are 100% true for myself. And, you know, again, my opinion, with others, I would have to assume that they are the same also. There's no reason to mess with that. We're going to talk about that. So the next rumor that I see a lot is people saying, without a shadow of a doubt, oh, the packs are weighed. They're weighed, and you know, the Pokemon YouTubers take them out, and this is actually the first time these have ever been out of this box. They take them out and they scale them and take the heavies and so on and so forth. I'm going to tell you 100% without a shadow of a doubt that mine specifically are not weighed, okay? And I would, again, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that others are not weighed also, okay? And I can tell you, and I'm willing to put my integrity and my word on the line. I'm willing to put my entire reputation on this. I've seen it firsthand, specifically with Nick, and again, a PokeRev. And again, he did not ask me to say this, and that's another absolute fact, okay? So I'm just saying this on my own word. I've seen his process firsthand. Those packs are not weighed, and they're absolutely box to pack 100%. The same as mine, because I know it's that way because I do it the same way he does, because he not only stressed the importance of that, got to have hits in there, obviously, right? And we're going to talk about why you want hits in there, but going straight box to pack, to colored pack, right? And what I'm going to do, and this is not a flex, guys, so these are middling tiers and top tiers that you're going to see. I'm literally going to open in live. I mean, I haven't done this yet. I just received these boxes. The hardest part for me is getting the freaking boxes. I'm going to open them live, and you're going to see, well, I guess this isn't live. This is an David, what are we saying? But you're watching it right here, right now. The next time you see these packs, they will be in, let's see, what are we, Undaunted? They'll be in purple tier, okay? Not only that, my process is, okay, purple tier. They go straight from box, straight to pack, and that's it. And then back into a bin. I brought the bin here, but just, I mean, some people are gonna say, oh, well, you know, we could take them out and we could, no. I'm telling you, this is how it goes. This was a box. I put this on my Instagram. I just opened this on my Instagram, straight from 1999. I bought this from Rusty at TCA Gaming. If you want to check my receipts, if anyone wants to look me up, and you know, if there's anyone that's trustworthy in the community, there's a very long and short list. Rusty is definitely at the top. Okay, so if you want to check my receipts or whatever, you can ask him. They're gonna go straight from the box to the pack. These are kind of cool because they're unpunched. I almost want to sniff the box.
Don't make this weird now.
But unpunched, long crimp hangers that would go like in a retail store, straight in the packs, okay? That's the reality. And I'm telling you guys this right now. That is the same process that I've seen for the PokeRev packs. Now, I haven't seen others, but I'm gonna say this. Dean, Chloe, you know, whoever else is making mystery stuff like this, Danny Phantom, okay? They're all doing the same thing. That's what I would have to assume, but I cannot say that definitively just because I haven't seen it. But I would have to assume that, you know? And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fallacy of thinking that packs are weighed. Now, I don't want to call anyone any names, but people that say definitively that the packs are weighed, number one, you don't have proof of that, okay? And number two, let's think about that statement. From a business point of view, that's incredibly narrow and really short-sighted, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. If you're looking at something from a business point of view, let's say you own a restaurant and you make food and you want to bring the best food to that part of the city, right? And you want people to tell other people. Statistically, someone will tell 10 people about a good experience. If someone has a bad experience, they tell 100 people. Okay, that's the reality. So from a business point of view, like for me, it would almost be the contrary. Obviously, I don't weigh the packs either way. However the chips fall, that's how they fall, okay? I want people to get the hits. And I would have to assume the same thing for other people that make this type of product. You want people to get the hits, especially if they're making content on it. Other content creators like myself, that's the reason why I buy the, other packs. I want to not only, put their face on the thumbnail, but I want to show off their product. This was before I had a mystery product. And, it's for content purposes. I'm sure that they want people to get hits. Okay. So think of it from a more macro point of view rather than micro. It wouldn't make sense. Yes, for the short term, if a Pokemon YouTuber is weighing packs and then selling them as unweighed, that's really screwed up and that's dumb. And you know what you'll probably see? Heavy base, heavy pack opening video. That's probably what you'll see next, right? I don't do that. And, I have seen that. I'm not going to say it. But that's a very short-sighted micro, like you're just trying to get to the next gas station to fuel up, right? Macro view, owning a business or running it like a business, you want every single person to hit every time, just like with my live events. You know what I mean? It's the same principle. So I hope that gives you an idea, guys, of whether, I wanted to give a visual. All of these boxes, these are silver tier. All of these boxes are going to be opened up. I might even do it and put it on socials just to prove the point and drive it home. But this is the process. Open box, pack to sleeve pack. And that's literally the process. One that absolutely kills me, and I can't even believe that this is a thought process or people truly believe this, is Wizards of the Coast, which is no longer in business, is reprinting vintage booster boxes. Just because someone has a sealed case of something from Wizards of the Coast era doesn't mean they're reprinting, guys. That just means that it's been sitting somewhere for a long time and they got their hands on it, or they purchased it back in the day and they just own it. So that's an incredible fallacy and just not true. So I don't know what else I can do, and just by telling you, that is a completely flawed thought process. They're not reprinting. They're not even in business anymore. And that would be to say that Pokemon Company is reprinting Wizards of the Coast product. I mean, it's just not happening. I don't know what else to say about that. So lastly, I don't know if this is so much a rumor, but it's something that's said a lot, and that is Pok Tubers use this as a money grab, and this is just a huge scam, and this is just a way to take advantage of the community. I'm going to say this is a yes and no type of answer, and I'm going to tell you why. Yes, in the sense that it does make the Pok Tubers money. Not as much as you'd think, though. Like, for me personally, I don't have a surplus of loose packs for the 5, Sword and Shield and Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. I have to accrue those. The same with these boxes. So it's not like I'm sitting there with a horde of product that I'm just waiting to get rid of for maximum dollar. So the margins aren't what maybe people think that they are. They are an incredibly useful vehicle for me to make a couple extra dollars on the side and also give opportunities to people. Obviously a very lucky few, right? Because that is true. Silver and purple in my case are obviously not as easy to come by as black and red, right? It does also give those people an opportunity that might not before hit a base set pack or a rocket pack or a jungle pack. I mean, stuff that they might not be able to get their hands on or necessarily want to drop $200, $300, $400 on. It will be in my packs, and that's the whole gamble, right? That's the whole thing. And the reason why I'm saying no also is with the initial question of this just a money grab. This is also very, very risky for Pokemon YouTubers to do, because if they do it incorrectly or in a scammy fashion, you can instantly destroy your entire career and your reputation in the community. And I'm going to tell you something. You can do packs a million times correctly, but that one time that you get greedy and you think you're going to weigh, or you give $30 worth into a $300 mystery thing or whatever the case may be, you've ruined your reputation forever and you can never get it back. And it just takes one time for that to happen. I also want to give a nod to Danny Phantom, because I don't know what his situation is. I like him. I've met him once at Card Party, but he honestly sells a very affordable mystery item. And like, if I was just sitting here thinking, maybe he has an incredible surplus of product, and this is a super useful way for him to kind of bridge that gap of lightening, his surplus inventory. I don't know what his situation is. Like I was saying earlier, I don't have a distributorship or an allocation that I have to take, but Pokemon Company pushes a certain amount of allocation on every person that has a license to resell. So keep that in mind. And like I said, I purchased Danny's stuff. I liked it. And I just wanted to say that on the side. I have no idea. You know, maybe that's what it is. Or maybe he's, I don't know. Maybe he's a philanthropist and he just wants to, you know, make us all look terrible. I'm just kidding. I love you, dude, if you're watching. All right, lastly, let's talk about some advice that you didn't ask for. Number one, if you have unrealistic expectations, do not buy mystery packs. If you don't like the gamble portion of the mystery packs, don't buy mystery packs. I mean, just opening packs in general is an extreme gamble, but then doing it with mystery packs is like adding a 100x multiplier. So this is coming from someone who sells mystery items now, right? And I did before, right? I'm telling you guys, don't buy them if you don't want to take that risk. Don't buy my stuff. Don't buy PokeRevs. And that brings me to my second bit of information. If you truly want a certain card or a certain pack, just go buy it straight up, okay? Buy it from a reliable source, buy it from someone in Discord, you know, just go buy what you want. If you want to gamble and you're just a pure degenerate like a lot of us are that open up Pokemon packs, because if we think about it, how many packs do you have to open to get like the one $300 card in a set? 1 in 300? I mean, just saying the chances, you know, just saying, opening Pokemon packs in general is a degenerate activity, bottom line, no matter how you cut it. And then lastly, guys, if you're tight on money, do not spend your last dollars on my mystery pack. Don't do it. Prioritize what's important first and then work backwards from there. If you have excess money and you want to, you know, you want to splurge, then do it to have fun. Because really, at the end of the day, guys, the pure function of these mystery items, it might be different for certain Pok Tubers, but from you to me, you're really just honestly supporting me in a different way, okay? And a lot of times, yeah, you're gonna lose. But for those people that can, you know, 5x their initial investment, 6x, whatever it is, that's freaking awesome. And I love seeing that. But really, you're just supporting me as an up-and-coming Pokemon YouTuber who is just, really, I'm just a person trying to establish some level of independence financially in the world. And you're allowing me to do that. So, and I know you guys know that, but I just wanted to say that out loud. So I know that that was a little bit of a long one, guys, but I felt like it was weighing on my heart and I had to say something. And I hope it came out the way that it's swirling around in my brain's orbit. And I just want you to know this was not a shameless plug to buy my product. If anything, I don't want you to buy my product if you're in any way hesitant. This wasn't a shameless plug for PokeRev's product. The same thing, okay? No matter what we say or do, he's gonna sell thousands, right? This is truly from me to you, just something that I wanted to get off of my chest. And if anything, the absolute opposite. I want you guys to be completely content with your decisions, whether it is to buy or not to buy stuff like this, whether it's from me or from someone else. Maybe you want to buy Danny's pack or what, you know, whatever it is. I just want you guys to be content with the decisions you're making. And I want you guys to be making educated decisions with your money and not just doing it because it's a flash in the pan and you have FOMO and you want to, you know, just be a part of the party. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're just going to be sitting there, you know, for the most of us, just cracking the stuff and hoping that we hit big. So hope it all made sense. I love you all. Hit all the buttons. I don't even think I said that during the video. Whatever. I'll see you guys on the next live or the next episode. Peace out.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?